ready to do something and coming up, and you just all of a sudden things just happening to you.
Yeah, we
Starts
know
feeling
about
like,
that.
yeah. So it's just like that, but I'm feeling good.
Okay. Is there any way you can just increase your volume just a little bit?
Yeah. Let's see. Can we
Do you
can we
have some
increase the
folks in the
volume?
cellar watching the show?
Yes, he
Yes. Say
does.
hello,
I
y'all.
love it.
Hi.
Wait,
Yeah.
I love it.
who is, is
All
that
right.
Tony?
Is that a little better?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Who is that? Is that Tony?
No, no, that's not Tony.
Okay, I can't really see the faces, so if they want to identify themselves, they can.
Oh, okay. We
The,
have Kay here, and we got Mary right here, and we got the Johnsons, May, and I'm used to saying Brother Johnson, so I'm. And then we have my daughter in the back. We got Joanne,
oh, hey.
and yeah, and then Aspie's in the back.
He kind of touched up my hair a little. Is she the one who touched up my hair a little bit when I was there?
Yeah, that's
All
Brianna. She
right.
sure did.
All right. She came in there and made sure everything was in place.
Yes.
Well, I want to say this for those who have seen the seller advertised on the WhatsApp chat and all of the friends who are performing there, this is what you will see. You will be live
Yeah.
in person at a booth. You get all of this wonderfulness up close in person, and I can't wait to get there.
And a
Yeah, I hope
full
you
throw
do.
down dinner, too,
Yeah.
because Joyce
Yes.
don't be playing.
And you're not
Nah.
seeing everything right now. You're just seeing a portion of it.
Right,
So
exactly, exactly. But if you ever get a chance to go to one of the shows that Brian has in the cellar, it's definitely worthwhile. We're going to talk a little bit about his old calendar that he's been sharing for pretty much, I think, all of this year.
Yeah. Yeah. We got the whole year.
Special guests coming through there. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But you know what? I think we need to just let him give our family a little taste of what they in for, because y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even understand what's about to
Listen to
come your
you.
way. I don't want
Oh,
nobody,
listen,
passing out and falling off
listen to
your
you.
chairs with some of the songs he gonna be singing like Lynn and
Coco.
I did at pre-check.
Coco.
and if you
You a
do have
minute.
your phone for 911 available or somebody sitting next to you, because we
Oh,
can't
you
help
know
you.
you ain't
We on
right.
this side.
We couldn't even take it when he was trying to tell us the songs he was thinking about doing. We couldn't even handle that. So, but Brian, we just gonna let you give him a little something, something, and then we gonna come back and talk a little bit. Y'all,
Sounds good.
Brian Moore live from the cellar.
All right. We're going to start it off with a little fast song. Y'all know this one by Freddie Jackson. So y'all came here to jam. I want to see some of y'all up here jamming now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell me why you came here. Was it just to sit and stare? Won't you come go with me? Take out some time. If you lend me a hand, I know that we can jam. Let's get on down right now. Let's get on down. Whoa, now don't you wanna jam tonight? Yeah, I see y'all jam. Jam tonight. Jam tonight. So don't you wanna jam tonight? There's a new dance in town. Now who could be sitting down? You got to move in time. Time must go. So clap your hands, clap your feet. Now you have got the beat. It's not too hard to keep. Once you start to jam, whoa, now don't you wanna, come on y'all. I know y'all wanna jam. Jam tonight. Don't you wanna jam tonight? Don't you wanna jam tonight? Yeah.
Don't you wanna, don't you wanna,
Don't you wanna jam? Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna jam? Yeah. Come on and sing along to whatever you feel, as long as I have a good time. That's all. Just have a good time. Don't you wanna jam? Come on. Don't you wanna jam? Don't you wanna jam? Don't you wanna jam?
don't you wanna, don't you wanna,
Don't you wanna jam? Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna jam? Yeah. Come on, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all look good out there jamming. Hey, hey, hey. I wanna jam, yes I do. I wanna have the last dance with you. Yeah, yeah. Jam the night away. Jam the night away. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Jam tonight. Jam tonight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jam tonight. Oh, jam tonight. I wanna jam tonight. Jam tonight. Jam tonight. Come on, y'all. Jam tonight. Jam the night away. Yeah. Jam the night away. Yeah. All right. Woo.
We
I tell
told
you.
y'all. We told
Y'all come to
y'all.
the cellar,
We
we
was
gonna
not
jam here.
playing with y'all tonight. We are not playing. Hey, Ted, what's up? We got something for you tonight too, Ted. You just don't even know. So hang tough. Stick around. You gonna like it. You gonna like it. Hey, Drea.
It's nice to see all
All
you
right.
folks
Oh,
on the
there's
line here.
Grenade. Grenade.
Oh, yeah.
See all this
Oh,
love
wow. I
you
see
getting
some
tonight,
beautiful
Brian.
people out there.
So, you know,
Johnson.
I'm telling you, something. Everybody's in the house. I'm so
Oh, yeah.
loving it. I'm so loving it. So let me ask you, Brian, and you all who are here, feel free if you have some thoughts or something you want to say or ask of Brian, feel free to put them in the chat, and we will address them as we can, or if we can. We will address them. So, Brian, now people have heard of Brian Moore. You know, they've heard about the seller and everything. But why don't you tell us what you want to tell us about Brian Moore, the man, the myth, the legend, and the
Don't even try it. Oh, Lord. Well,
tell us a little something about Brian Moore.
all right. Well, let me see. Well, I'm an old man married to a wonderful wife. Let's see. I moved down to North Carolina. I was from New York. Had a business called BMO Productions. So we had talent coming through. I have a couple of people online today that used to sing with me in the clubs that we had in New York, and we did that for a while. And had
Did
some
you
great
own the
talent.
club? You owned the club?
No, I didn't own the club. No, I didn't
Okay.
own the club.
I just figured you
we
as a
found
club
clubs.
owner.
Yeah, we had regular places that we went to and we performed, and I did have a business, an office that we had modeling and all kind of stuff that came through there for a while, And then I moved down to North Carolina in '91, and I wasn't in the truth in New York. So when I moved down to North Carolina, it's 30 years, about 35, '91, and that's when I was introduced to the truth here. Well, I know I was actually introduced to the truth in New York, but I didn't accept it, and then I came down here. But the hardest thing was that because I like to perform, I like to do things, and I thought, oh, I got to give all that up. And then I realized I didn't. The friends were telling me, no, you can sing for the friends and you can enjoy that. And so I met my wife in '94, and we have two beautiful children together. And then I think I met her a few months and then got married a few months later. We got married so fast.
Nice.
Sometimes it
I
happens
knew it
like
was the
that.
right ones. I had to scoop her up. I tell the story. She chased me around at first, But I came in. So I came into the truth, and then I started to perform here, and we bought a nice big house, and we have the friends in here. That's why we do the cellar here, because we wanted to make sure that we could still entertain and do that, and so. I
Okay.
was proud to do
Well,
that.
we got Wanda asking if your hat is really two-toned black and red, or is that just the lighting?
That's
That's a
two-tone.
cold-blooded hat, bro. That's a cold
it
hat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta have my hats on, so
I was wondering which hat you was gonna wear today. I knew you was gonna wear a hat though. I just wonder which one.
I got to have
But
my
that's kind of
hats.
cool though.
Thank you.
That's kind of like your trademark, I would say, if I had to say
Oh,
something.
yeah.
So, can we talk a little bit about Joyce?
Yes, good. That's my heart.
I love her. She
Well,
is the most hospitable, quiet storm I have ever met. She is a quiet storm, but she be taking care of business in the back.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It's funny because people come up to me all the time and they ask me, they say, they would be thanking me for putting shows together and doing all this, but I couldn't do this without Joyce. And I call her my Juicy J because she is everything. And she puts all, I tell her my ideas and she just puts it together, And I think that I wouldn't be able to do it without her. I know that. And when people say, would you keep doing this? I said, if Joyce say we got to stop, we got to stop. because it ain't gonna go on without her, So she's the quiet one behind. I sing this song sometime, "Wind Beneath My Wings," and I believe that song to be her because without her, I wouldn't be able to fly and do anything. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, it is definitely clear that, she is your support system, your everything. You need to work that into your repertoire. The Barry White, "You're my first, my last, my everything." You need to learn
yeah,
that
yeah,
song
yeah.
because then you could dedicate.
Well, I'll be doing an original song tonight that talks about man needs a woman, and that song is it just lets you know that men can do a whole lot of things, but without it, he needs the support of a woman.
Did
And
y'all
I know
hear
I
that?
have
Did all the brothers on here, did y'all hear that? DJ Mance, did you hear that? Ted, did you hear that? Renee? I'm trying to
They may
start
not
something.
say it,
That's
but they
okay.
know it.
I ain't gonna get you in, I ain't gonna get nobody in trouble. So, so you've been doing music for how long?
I've been doing music. I actually started, I would say in 80, maybe 85. I was driving a bus and this young lady came on and she invited me to a show in Harlem. And so
In where?
at first I didn't want to go.
Did you
And
say
then
in
I went.
Holland?
In
Harlem?
Harlem,
Oh,
New York, I'm sorry.
See, that
Yeah,
New
Harlem, New York.
York accent is still strong,
Oh yeah,
bro.
I'm sorry.
They don't pronounce
In
their
Harlem,
R's.
New York. And so when she invited me, I went, and I just heard all these fantastic performers just singing and everything, and I knew that, I said, wow, this is something I wanted to do, And that's when I decided to come back to Brooklyn and open my own, well, I didn't open, but I opened my own production company, and then we did that, and so I had some performers come in, and they just tore it up. So that's when I started, and then I've been singing since then. But actually, I stepped back from singing and I started just promoting and producing because I really didn't have the passion to perform. I more wanted to put the shows together. I wanted to just get everybody else out there. That's why I still do that sometimes. Just like one of my shows, I had myself scheduled for a show for this year, but I took myself off and put somebody that I thought I really wanted in, and so I'm so proud to have her into the show. And I'll just perform every once in a while, like I'll perform with you, hopefully.
Right,
again.
that was
And
so much
Hatina,
fun.
Yeah, Hatina's coming through, and I hope that she give me an opportunity to perform with her again, and some of the other performers.
We got to figure out our song that we're going to do together when I'm there in July. We got to
Oh yeah.
figure that out,
Beautiful.
what we going to do. That was kind of special because there was a couple that had just gotten engaged a couple of days before the show. And so we were able to kind of surprise them with a duet and have them dance while Brian and I did the song. So that was kind of cool. So
Yeah, that was beautiful.
we hear of
That
anybody
happens
else.
a lot here in the cellar. People come by and they get engaged. We had a couple of people get engaged here. Somebody, asked them to marry them right here in the cellar. So I was like, oh, this is cool.
All right. So if you want something to jump off, go to the cellar.
Go to the cellar. That's right. Gives you that
We,
feeling.
you know what? We got so much music that we're going to get from you. We're going to give you a break from the talking. If you'll just give us a couple of songs, then we're going to come back and talk some more. How about that?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Ooh, are you about
this
to
song
do our
here-
song? Are you about to do our song?
Yeah.
Ooh, Lynn.
I'm about to do a song that was requested from Coco and Lynn. And I said, oh, Lord, I got to do this song here, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the best I can with this song.
I'm not leaving the screen. We going to stay right here while you do this song. We just going to mute. We just going to mute.
Sounds good. I'm going to do a couple of songs. I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to do original song as well. So this first one you may know is called Wildflower. All right. If you know what I'm talking about, and this is what I think about my lady. She's faced the hardest time you could imagine. And many times her eyes poured back the tears. No. And when her youthful world was about to fall in, each time her slender shoulder bore the weight of all her fears, and the sorrow no one hears still rings in midnight silence in her ear. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she is a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a sweet and gentle flower growing wild. And if by chance if I should hold her, let me hold her for a time. And if I'm allowed just one possession, I would pick her from their garden to be mine. Hey, baby, baby, yeah. Be careful how you touch her, 'cause she will awaken and she'll sleep the only freedom, oh, that she knows, Lord, Lord. And when you walk into her eyes, you won't believe The way she's always paying for a debt she never owed. And the silent wind still blows that only she can hear. So she goes. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she is a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a sweet and gentle flower growing wild. She's my flower growing wild, yeah. Oh, she's my flower, it's growing wild, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? Sit down, baby. Let me talk to you for a second. You see, I know you had hard times sometimes, but you know, you feel if you need me, you can just call me. You see, because I'll be somewhere around. You see, not only that, but you see, I'll be your bridge over troubled water. And you see, the reason why I can say this, baby, is because I love you, girl. I love you so much, you see. Sometimes I can't even explain. You see, you're like a flower that blossoms in its season, and that's why I can say, you're my flower, baby. You're my flower. Ooh, baby. Ooh, a flower. You're my flower, yeah. It's you. It's you. Hey. It's you. It's you, baby, baby. It's you, baby. It's you, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, baby. You, love you, baby. You're my flower. And I love you. I just love you. I love you. Ooh, baby. You're my flower. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, baby. I love you, yeah. I love you. I love you. Hey, hey. Sweeter than honey, baby. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, baby. Oh, wow.
Okay,
Woo,
the
the
show is
chat.
over, y'all. The show is over. We got to go.
The chat.
Well, you know,
Come here and take your
You
time.
was
Sing
feeling
that
that.
song.
You was
Brother.
feeling that, and we was feeling it with you, bro.
Flowers, the
yeah,
fires.
well, y'all
Oh
made me
my.
do that song, you know. I was,
Yes.
Woo, okay, all right.
I hope that
Carry
was-
carry
I hope
on.
that
We
was
had
all
our
right.
moment. Carry on.
okay.
Drop the mic
Well,
for
this-
real.
This next song is an original song that was written by a friend of mine named George Jackson in Virginia. He wrote this song about 25, 28 years ago, something like that. We got together. I did a show in Virginia, not in Virginia, in Burlington, and he was there, and he's a songwriter, and he's a brother, and he said he wanted to write a couple of songs for me, and I told him what I felt like, and he wrote this song. This is one of them. And the background is from a couple of sisters that in our congregation, you know, so. Girl, I know it's true. What you see takes me back in time. Baby, I know it's you. You look so good, girl, it blows my mind. Let me see you now. My heart has scanned your shapely fine. Love the way you move. Girl, you know you're a special kind. Love the way you move, baby. 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 Your walk has captured me. I've watched you as you cross the floor, like just what I see. It leaves me asking for some more. Girl, you know it's true. What I see takes me back in time. Baby, I know it's you. Girl, you know you just blow my mind. Love the way you move. Love the way you move. Love the way you move. Love the way you move.
Just so right for me.
Woo!
Nice. I was trying to pick up on the vibe of that song. That song had a does anybody else what vibe did that song have? It had a real kind of 80s kind of
Yeah.
thing. There's a very specific artist that I cannot think of who it is right now. It'll hit me. It'll hit me if there's somebody in the chat gonna tell me. Somebody in the chat gonna tell me.
Can't say Rick James.
I said Rick James. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't who I was thinking about, but now that you say that, yeah, I could see Rick doing something like that. So, what was that song inspired by anything in particular?
Well, you know, I used to see people dancing and, you know, just kind of moving and just kind of realizing that. So that was basically something that he wrote. Now, the next song, of course, when I get ready to do Man Needs a Woman, was something that I kind of thought of with him. But this song was basically something that he wrote.
Just like a party
And-
song, like a dance
Yeah, like
song.
a party song. It's just
Yeah.
when you have to find something upbeat, because a lot of songs, people, we write a lot of slow songs, so
Right.
try to find a few fast songs. So
Right. Yeah, well, you definitely cannot listen to that without moving. So,
yeah,
you know,
that's
you
what
have
it was about.
accomplished your goal. So now you have one reason why you're even on this show, and I'm so happy that you're here, is when I was there in October and you and I were just kind of talking, you know, about the whole music thing. And you mentioned all these songs that you had recorded and nobody heard them. And
Right.
I said, "Well, what are you doing, Brian? What are you doing?" And you let me hear some of these songs, and there's some really good songs. So, is any of your music out there?
Yeah, they're actually on CD Baby, and you know, I guess you can get them on Amazon, or you know, you just type in Brian Moore JAMZ, and you'll get all the songs. It's 2 albums out.
Say that again.
It's Brian Moore. It's JAMZ, Jams. You know, and if you type that in the web page, it'll come up with my album cover, and 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 you won't see a picture of me directly. At that time, we just didn't want to kind of be out there like, just we didn't want to be, like that. But I might change it one day if I decide to put it back out. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so
So, I actually heard about the seller long before I met you. And I heard about I think she's in here. Val, are you in here? Is your camera on? Cause you be hiding and stuff. Val, turn your camera on and raise your hand. Is she there? Anybody see her?
Keep talking. I'll find her if she's making
I don't know
herself
if Val
Val
got on.
Holsinger, raise your hand. Turn your
Oh, this
camera
is she.
on.
I see Val.
Oh yeah, she might
Oh,
have
there
stepped
she
away.
is. She
Oh,
raised
there
her
she is.
hand.
Okay.
Where
She
is
got
she?
her hand up, but
She
she
got her
don't have
hand up.
a.
So here
Yeah.
we go. Is your okay? Here we go. Are you? So you're not gonna come on camera. You just gonna raise your hand. You
Val
gotta
said this is
unmute
not
Val.
Yeah,
this
she
is
can
not a
unmute.
Kodak moment.
Okay, I'm sorry. I kept trying to get unmuted. Yes, I am not turning my camera on. I had a bad day.
Okay.
I
But
understand.
anyway, yes,
We
I
don't know
did catch.
nothing about having a bad day. Okay, girlfriend. We don't know nothing
Yeah,
about that.
well,
But
yeah,
I
I'm
was
okay.
just I was just
Mhm.
telling the friends here that I learned about the seller long before I met Brian. So, do you recall the conversation that you and I had where you told me about Brian and the seller?
Well, I did mention to you that we have a little spot up in Salisbury, and Brian had been doing this for years, and the friends love to go there and get entertained. And he has great entertainment, and he has these little picnics is it September, Brian?
Yes.
It's
Yes. September every year he has this big, huge picnic for the friends. It's just absolutely awesome. Brian and Jocelyn love entertaining people.
Yes, they do.
It just warms our heart. But yeah, that's where you heard about it.
Okay, yeah. In fact, I think you turned me on to a couple of clips of the shows that he had at the cellar and how, devastated the friends were when COVID came along and kind of shut that whole thing down. And
Hmm.
they couldn't come to the cellar anymore. That's where I first saw Lady Sandra. I think I saw a clip with Caleb. Is it Caleb was there?
mhm.
And I don't know if Tony was in the clips that I saw, but you've
Yeah,
been
Tony was in the
providing
clip.
entertainment for the friends for a long time.
Hmm.
Thank you, Val. Thank you for.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
girl.
You're welcome.
Hope you have a better evening.
Girl, I hope so too. Thank you.
Okay, tell Michael,
Okay.
hey.
Okay, thanks.
uh you've provided a space for a lot of entertainers to be able to come through. Name some of the people that might be on here who have performed there at the cellar.
Well, we had like Myra
Oh
Farrell.
yeah,
She'll be
Myra.
performing again. Yeah, Myra. That's a dynamic vocalist. We've had Hatina, yourself. We've
Yeah,
had Caleb, of course, and let's see, George. Can you? Because so many of friends came
it's
through.
too many. It's too
Yes, a
many
lot
to
of friends
remember,
came
but
through,
those
but
are the main ones that I remember. And you used to be in like a men's group. They were all brothers, right? And then
we actually
Sandra was
started off. That's a good. Thank you for reminding me of that, because what we did was we started off at singing from our. I was singing here. Was we were inviting the speakers here for hospitality, and then we realized that in our congregation we had 4 guys and 1 sister that could sing, that's been out there singing, and so we got together and formed a group, and we call ourselves Sounds Unlimited. And we started singing for the friends right here in the basement. And then we realized this was going good. And I think Myra came by one time and invited us to sing for her a big show in Charlotte that she had. And then we realized we need to do this. So we started getting invited over the places. So then we realized that we needed to do something more. and we started individually, kind of spotlighting a performer, which Lady Sandra was the first show we did here. And she came in and she showed out, and after that we just kept going, and artists was coming through, and it was really nice. And at one time we wasn't charging anybody. Me and my wife were just paying for it all, so we had to realize we didn't have the money to keep doing that, so we just charge for expenses now. And then we try to give the performer a little something for the expenses they have to pay, and so we don't charge the friends too much, but we charge just enough to cover everything, and so that's how we do it.
And let me say that, I'm gonna say it again. I said
I know
it
you're
when I
gonna
was
say it
there.
again.
I said it while I was doing my show there. This brother and his wife, I think it's $35. Is it $35?
It was
25?
25 for a
It was
long time. We just went
25.
up to 35.
This went up to 30. Let me tell y'all something. When I tell you that they give you a full throw down soul food dinner with dessert, with drinks, with a show for $35. Come on, y'all. Come on. And he's so modest. He has like a tip thing for himself at the front. Like if you want to just give him something, you know what I'm saying? And then, the performers, whatever other tips, we got that too. So this brother and Joy, they are working hard. It's a whole thing. It's a whole vibe in the cellar. So if you get a chance to go there, just appreciate all what he's putting out, what they're putting out. Because, food ain't cheap. Weren't we just talking about that before the show started? We going to
Yes.
talk about that tonight on Micah's Minute. Yes, we are. But anyway, we appreciate that you're not trying to make money off of the friends. You're not making a profit. That's a joke for anybody to even think about that, that you're making a profit, but you do so much, for the friends. Now tell,
Question.
go ahead.
We're being asked, where are you located?
Yes.
Where's the cellar located?
The cell is located in North Carolina, in Salisbury, about 30 minutes from Charlotte. And we converted, if you can tell, you can't tell this is our basement, but this is our basement. And so we converted this into a little entertainment cellar for us, and so the friends enjoy it. And
Yeah,
we
it's
can
really nice.
sit about 50. We can sit 70, but we only do 40 or 50. That's the most we do here.
That's awesome. We're going to show a flyer later to let you know the people who will be throughout the year coming to the cellar, so you all can prepare for who you want to see. I'll say go see everybody, but like I'm in.
Yeah, you can go see there every month.
I'm still going
There's
somewhere.
somebody good there every month. We're going to show you the flyer. You can, look at the airfares for July. I'll be there July 25th. So come on, y'all. Is it the 25th or the 26th? Anyway,
It's the last. Remember, it's the last Saturday of every month.
can you keep it cool though, weather-wise? Can you keep it cool? I ain't trying to come down there and cook and get bit up. But yeah, we have some people in the audience actually who I believe are going to be there. So when we highlight the flyer, we may definitely highlight them
definitely do.
as well. Let me just say about the cellar too. You can literally be in that cellar and never know where the rest of the house is. Like Mike and I stayed there for 4 days. We never did see where Joyce and Brian was at. We had our own little private space.
Yeah.
It was cool. We felt special. We never knew where they went. Like when we left the cellar, we didn't know where they went. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole experience. It's really awesome. And we had a good time there and looking forward to come back. There was something I was going to ask you. Oh, are there any other members of your family that are musically inclined and are in the truth or what? Oh, your
I'm
mama. Lord have mercy. You ain't
I'm
had
so glad
cake.
you asked me that
You had his
question, 'cause
mama's
I'm-
cake. Come on.
My whole family is musically inclined. I mean, honestly, I couldn't believe my mother sings. all her sisters sang. You know, Ma and Joanne, Ma and Nancy. You know, all those. They sing, and I mean, they just sing. A lot of them are shy, but Nancy now, she came down and she was in one of my Ladies with Soul shows. You know, and then my Aunt Gracie, she was a lady, original Lady with Soul. We had some of the older sisters that, you know, they love to sing. My mother, my Aunt Gracie, and we had several other sisters that were in that show from Charlotte. And we kept doing it, and it was beautiful. As a matter of fact, that show would sell out faster than any other shows.
Is that
Because,
right?
Yeah, it was one of those shows that friends would really come to support them because they were, you know, they loved to sing. Now, they wasn't the greatest singers. None of us, you know, can say that we are out here just doing it. We just enjoy singing. But the whole idea was that they really enjoyed it, and they could hold their own. Yeah. And so my family, my cousin David, he's a performer. He's going to be performing here in February. No, March, right? March, I believe. Yeah, I think that's, you see the thing. It's on March 8th. He's going to be performing now. He's totally different. He sings, let's see, what is that? Like Frank Sinatra. He's in that genre. Like, you know, he just comes out and he's all on the stage, and he's really good. And he's, you know, so he has fun with that. What we try to do is bring all kind of different music here, you know.
That's awesome.
And poetry as well.
Glenn, I saw that you had that flyer up a minute ago. Why don't you put that flyer up and we can spotlight it? We'll spotlight it again, but for right now, let's yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's kind of small though.
We can't really see it
February
real
1st,
good.
we have a band, and they're from South Carolina, Gold Jam Band. This is the first time we're going to have a full band here. We've been looking for a band, but, you know, we couldn't find a band that of the friends that would stay together in this band, all brothers and one sister, and they really good. I'm very fortunate they're coming through here. And then we have, you see David's coming in next. No, let me see.
We
after
can't
him.
really see it real good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you got to tell us. I'm trying to look
Okay.
for it on my. I got it here on my phone.
Well, I can tell you some of the
Yeah.
folks that I see. We have Siobhan, who's also in the audience. We have
Oh,
Lachey,
yeah, Siobhan, oh, definitely.
Lady Coco. Obviously, we got Atina. I see a couple of more folks, but yeah,
We
it's
got Ted,
Well,
TJ
let me give you
Johnson.
let me
Ted's
give
in
you
the
these
audience.
dates. Let me give you these dates. You just said the Gold Jam Band, February 1st. March 8th is David Payne.
Right.
February 22nd, it's an open mic. Now, what's that about? Open mic show.
We do, yeah. Open
Right
mic
there.
we do every year because we have a lot of the friends just want to come through and sing karaoke. And so any of them that want to come sing, and they just come sing. They don't want to do a show. They don't want to do something on their own. They just want to come in and sing. So we do that every year, and that's what we
Okay.
do. So
Okay, and then on March 29th, we got Caleb. Caleb is awesome. Y'all, when I did my show there in October, I had Caleb come as part of the program, and he did a version of Ain't Nobody that just knocked your socks off. We actually had him on the project a couple of weeks ago, and I, again, forcefully requested that he do that song. April 26th, you got Maya Farrell. She's a great singer. I've seen some
Maya is a very
Facebook
good
clips of
singer.
her.
Yeah.
Trying to get her on the show. We haven't been able to lock down a date yet. So if you talk to Maya, tell her Coco's looking for her.
So screenshot it, friends. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you, Coco. Screenshot what you see. You can't see everything. If you can pull out just a little bit, Glenn, we may be able to see the
Pull out
whole
just a
flyer.
little
Tilt
bit.
down right
There you
there.
go. There.
Yeah, you can see just about everybody. It's a little
Yeah.
hard to see.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving you the dates. You can
Yeah.
you can match it with the pictures. May 31st, we got Miss Lachey. Y'all remember Lachey here? Then
Yeah,
we have June 28th. We got Ted, TJ. Ted, where you at? Where's Ted?
DJ's on there. I know.
Raise your hand, TJ.
I
Raise
just
your
saw
I'ma tell
him.
you-
I got him. I got him.
If you,
There
it's
he
funny.
is.
You know, I used to. Go ahead, Ted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes, we can.
I've kind of got a different speaker hooked up, so is the mic okay?
you're good.
Yes, we hear you. We We hear you. Y'all, whoever,
Fish.
y'all better go see Ted. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all better go see Ted.
Yeah.
It's in
tell
the
you
chat
something.
also. I'm sorry to interrupt. For those who need to see the flyer, it's in the chat now. Thanks, Mish.
Yes. Thank you, Mitch. So yeah, it's in the flyer. Um, so Ted
Let
is
me
gonna
just
be
say,
there June 28th. What can they look forward to, Ted?
Oh boy, I don't know. I'm working on some stuff.
I know you are.
Working on some stuff. Now that I know that this guy can sing, because he ain't told me that.
Right. See,
uh,
yeah, you thought you was just gonna be able to slip and slide through. No.
I thought Brian was a promoter and behind the scenes type of guy, but now I see a different side of him that I didn't
Yeah,
see.
listen to you.
Yeah,
that was the
now
whole point.
I really got to step my game up.
No, listen to you. Let me tell y'all something. I used to listen to Ted on the internet. I loved him, But you can't get the grasp until you see him live.
There
I
it
flew to LA to Coco and Mike's backyard. What was
Brunch
that
concert.
backyard? It was beautiful. I saw Ted up there on that stage. I said, "Oh my goodness!" I had to call him. That brother does a show. When you see him
Yes.
live, this brother,
Yes.
he's so awesome.
Yes, it ain't nothing like seeing him on Zoom,
Mm.
seeing him live, Uh-oh, you muted
Yeah,
again.
yeah. What happened?
I
You know, friends. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ted. Go ahead.
didn't want to hear in the background noise where Brian was talking, so I muted myself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I couldn't get back in, so I'll leave it mic hot.
Okay. So we hope, thank you for dropping through, Ted.
I just wanted to say, we talk about the cellar, and I can't wait to get there. But Lady Coco, that was an incredible whole experience flying out to LA and getting with that hot band, and that was off the chain. And then Brian comes up to me, I said, "What do I know this dude from?" Come to find out, it was social media. So
Brian was so cold, Ted. I don't know if he told you this. I'm telling on him right now. Brian flew into LA that Saturday, got in town about 11 a.m., rolled over to my house, brunched and partied with us, and flew home Saturday night. That's how cold this brother is. Because I was like, well, where you stand? I'm thinking I'm going to, have to put him up somewhere. He was like, oh, no, I'm out tonight. I said, what?
that
That's right.
meant a lot to me. I don't know if I was to care it or not, but when I found out that he had just flew in for the day, that and he had kind of told me that, I said, no, but that was people just don't do that, and so
Exactly.
yeah, kudos to you, man. I appreciate you coming out to support Lady Coco,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna lay it down when I get there, my brother. I'm gonna lay it
I know
down.
you are, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking
Alright.
forward to it.
And
That's gonna be
Mike
awesome.
is trying to pull that brunch redo together. So we'll see what happens. We got to look at the
That
year.
was nice. It was
I love
really nice.
everybody out there. I see y'all out there. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks,
Ted, looking
Okay.
forward.
Okay, Ted. Thanks for dropping through.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay, I want to apologize to the friends. If people are dropping out, we have no control over who's staying and who's going. It even kicked Coco out earlier.
Yep.
So
Sure did.
I've seen friends in the chat. I just Siobhan got kicked out, and I couldn't let her back in without kicking it. And I have no control over it. None of us do. So thank you for supporting us. It's a great problem to have, but it's also not a great problem to have.
It's good, but it's not good.
Yes.
Well, Brian, we don't want to wear you out too much, so we're gonna let you give us some more music. We're gonna talk just a teeny bit more when you finish, but right now we're gonna turn this stage back over to you to give us some more of Brian Moore live from the cellar.
Thank you. Thank you. And one thing I want to say, somebody asked, was my shows on Zoom or?
Oh, right. Will they be on Zoom?
So what we do, we got Glenn Fishback. He's my streaming man. That brother is bad. He got the cameras hooked
That's
up
who
and
we
everything
really
for the
need to
cellar.
spotlight. Where's Glenn? Where you at, Glenn?
Yes. I was gonna make sure he
Glenn's back
got his
there.
flowers too, because he is doing. I got you.
He's the man. I tell you, couldn't do any of
This
the
brother
Zoom
right
thing without
here.
him. Yeah. So I appreciate
Glenn.
him so much.
Yes.
What you know good?
Oh man, I'm just happy being here. I'm just happy being with my brother. Yeah, so it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn is the man for real, like Val said. He's the one kind of running. You see how the cameras are changing angles and stuff? It's so awesome. So he's got the whole room covered. So, and when you do the shows in the cellar, if I'm not mistaken, you live stream all of them, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Oh, I'm
okay.
sorry. Oh,
Go
yeah. So
ahead.
yeah, all the shows are live stream.
So if you
You know,
can't
we
get there in
mhm,
person, you can
yeah,
still support and see the shows. So,
yes, exactly.
yeah, so that's an awesome thing because I'll be on for all them shows. I can't get there all the time, but I will definitely be on. But Glenn is the one who's handling that whole backline situation. So thank you, Glenn. We
I
appreciate.
think Micah, is it Micah has a question? She had a hand up.
Yeah.
Oh
What you
yeah.
got?
Hey, bro. Off subject, but right quick, since we got you, did you get
Uh-huh.
your eighth table filled for your Bid Whist tournament?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I got all. I actually had to add two more tables. My sister had to add a spades
okay.
table and a bid whist table. So we all
Okay.
full, but we're gonna do it again in about 3 months after that. We're gonna do it again in bigger
Okay.
place. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got to make sure I'm there too.
Can you
There you
arrange a
go.
Can you arrange a bid whiz party while I'm there in July? Can you set
Hey,
that?
why not? Why not?
Okay,
Yeah,
because
why not?
I'm
Okay.
just gonna play. I'm not even gonna go to bed after the show. We just
That
gonna play
Listen, we're
till
gonna
it's
make
time
that
for me to
happen.
catch my plane again.
We're
That
gonna
may be
make
where
that
all of
happen.
us need to be on in July.
Come on,
Okay,
Right.
July. Come
I'll
on.
certainly let y'all know. Come on
We're
down. We
gonna
got
set this
room.
party thing. Me and Micah got some folks to beat up on. So
There
That's
you
right.
go.
And Glenn, one of them. Hey, Glenn, one of them.
Glenn is
No,
one
no,
of
no,
them.
no, no, no. I'm the champ, though. You know, I'm the champ. You know, the one to put it together. You know, you ain't gonna have no chance with him. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, Glenn. Whatever. Let the trash talking now. Start
And
now.
let it. Yeah,
Thank you,
right.
Glenn White
thank you,
was
Glenn.
live.
Thank you for
I
all
will.
you
Thank you.
do.
Good
Thank you for
God.
all you do. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go.
All
All
right.
right, now, lay it on us, Brian. Live from the cellar. Lay it on
All
us.
right. Well, this next song is one that I was telling you about. It was written by George Jackson. He wrote this song, and it's this kind of inspired by what I was telling him as far as needing my wife or needing a woman, and a man, and so he wrote this song, and it goes like this. Ooh, yeah, yeah. A man builds a house, another builds a car. A man makes a device to tell you who you are. A man builds a ship to cross the deepest sea. One man builds a saw so another can cut a tree. But when it comes to love, you must understand. When it comes to love, a man needs a hand. When it comes to love, you must understand. When it comes to love, a man needs a hand. It takes the love of a woman, one who understands. It takes the love of a woman. A woman can make a man. A man builds a road so he can feel carefree. One man builds a lock so another can make a key. Man goes to court just to prove his case. One man builds a rocket send another man to space. But when it comes to love, you must understand. When it comes to love, a man needs a hand. When it comes to love, you must understand. When it comes to love, a man needs a hand. It takes love of a woman, one who understands. It takes love of a woman. A woman can make a man. Man has his pride, and sometimes it's hard to see. That's why a man at times must go down to his knees. See, a man needs some help so he can carry on. A man needs a good woman to help him stay strong. So when it comes to love, you must understand. When it comes to true love, a man needs a hand. Did you hear me? When it comes to love, you must understand. When it comes to love, a man needs a hand. It takes love of a woman, one who understands. It takes love of a woman. A woman can make a man. It takes love of a woman, one who understands. It takes love of a woman. A woman can make a man. It takes love. It takes love of a woman. It takes love, yeah. Understands. It takes love of a woman. A woman can make a man. It takes love of a woman, one who understands. It takes love of a woman. A woman can make a man. It takes love of a woman, one who understands. All right. You know, I just saw Siobhan on there. She was just on the camera. And I want to tell y'all, I wanted to make sure I had a show set up. I think she's going to be here in, is it August? There you go. How you doing? I had my show set up in August, but I saw her and asked her, would she come to the cellar? And she said, yeah. I said, I'm going to make room because I want to see this sister. She is so bad. I'm glad you're going to come to the cellar. Thank you for coming. I just wanted to say that to you, because I appreciate you wanting to come. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said thank you for the invitation. I'm excited to come.
Thank you. Thank you for agreeing. She's having a show coming up. You got to see it, y'all. She's awesome. All right, this next song is a song
Wait a minute,
by
hold
Teddy
on. I didn't
Swims
realize I
and,
was muted. I'm over here like, Siobhan, tell them what they in store for. And I'm like, why she
yeah,
ain't
go ahead,
saying
Siobhan.
nothing back to me? What is wrong with no?
Our
Let
lovely
him-
Zoom.
Let them know what they're in store for, Siobhan.
Oh, okay. No.
Whet the appetite.
Okay.
Make
I
them buy-
mean,
make them go
we're
buy
gonna have a good
tickets.
time. We're gonna have a good time. I'm planning on showing out.
Yeah, it
I
is.
really am. And I'm excited just hearing you talk about the experience that you had when you were there. I'm excited to meet his wife. I just love the way he talked about her. So I'm excited to meet her and just entertain the friends and eat some of that good food because y'all keep talking about the food. I'm like, okay, is it
Oh,
good? I'm trying to get down there and do
oh,
that.
we are not playing. We are
Okay,
not,
good.
girl. Even the breakfast was jamming. So,
Okay. I love to eat and I love to sing. So I love to dance. We're gonna do some ballads. We're gonna do some jazz. We're gonna do some of everything, but they're
yep,
gonna be fun. Okay. We're
there
gonna
it
do
is.
it.
There it is, y'all. So when it's time, get your ticket. Don't be sitting back talking about, what do I really have 35? You got $35. Just come on, get your ticket.
And check it
Stay
out,
out of
Coco. The shows
Starbucks
sell
2
out.
weekends.
They sell out.
2 weekends. 2 weekends from Starbucks, and you got the money. So I'm not trying to hear no excuse. I ain't
So
trying
we
to hear
got food for the soul, food for the
Food for the
ear.
soul. That's right.
for real. So
Thank you.
okay, all right. So you get to meet another one of the performers from the cellar. Thank you, Siobhan.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Okay, all right,
All
Brian.
right. This next song is by Teddy Swim. My wife introduced me to this song, and so I wanted to try this one for you. So I hope you enjoy
Teddy
it.
Swims. All right.
Something got a hold of me lately. Oh, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and then evil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? Yeah, girl, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah. Girl, you breaking my heart, baby. You made a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want you like a fiend, like a bad habit. And bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Girl, you know I can do it on my own, but I want that full loving, and I know it really takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin in your teeth, can't see the forest for the trees. Got me down on my knee, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah. Girl, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm breaking my heart, baby. You made a mess of me. Yeah. I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah. Girl, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah. Girl, you breaking my heart, baby. You made a mess of me. Yeah. Woo. Anybody got any oxygen? I saw y'all dancing out here in the cellar. Y'all just jamming up. All right, so this last song I'm going to do for you tonight is, everybody knows this song because this is something we do, right? Because there ain't no stopping us, right? We're going to keep on going, right?
This is
So let's
dedicated
jam
to
with
Ted T.J. Johnson.
yeah, T.J. Johnson, you going to make it work? All right, come on, y'all. I want to see y'all dancing. Come on. Y'all get up, y'all. We're going to make it happen right here in the cellar. Can't wait till all you artists come down here. And I got some new ones coming too. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, yeah. Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, y'all. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the grip. Hey. There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we end up, I don't know. Hey, but we won't let nothing hold us back. We'll put ourselves together. We're polishing up our acts well. And if you ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing, hey, stand in your way. I want you to listen, listen to every word I say, every word I say. Hey, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the word. Yeah, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know, ain't no stopping us now. We got the grip. We got it. Hey, I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. You ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put ourselves together. We're gonna polish up our acts well. And if you ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. Oh, yeah. I want you to listen, listen to every word I say, every word I say. Come on. We're stopping now. No stopping us. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. No stopping. Hey, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. Yeah. Ain't no stopping us now. Woo! All right, y'all showed out. Look at y'all. And you know, in the cellar, we don't normally have this table sitting here in the middle. I was just too lazy to be standing up, you know.
Somebody said you have the solid gold dancers.
Oh yeah. These are my regulars. You know, they come and they jam all the time. So they will be here, and you know, so you know, bring your party shoes on. It's on here. We just have fun here, and this is what it's all about. When we get here, we can feel safe. We feel, you know, it's comfortable. It's only friends. You don't have to worry about somebody trying to talk to your wife or your girlfriend, or, you know, you don't have to You don't have to worry
Right.
about somebody taking your bags. You know, it's a safe place, and that's why we did this because when I came in from New York, I used to want to sing, so I used to go out to these little places to sing. I'll sing a song and I'll run out of there because I know that it wasn't a good place to be. And I told my wife, I said, one day we're gonna get caught up in here, you know. So that's when we decided to say we needed a place that the friends could come and enjoy, and it can be safe. We have parties here, and people ask, can they use the cellar for anniversaries or parties or graduations, and we let them. You know, we do our shows mostly every end of the month.
That's
the
awesome.
last Saturday of every month. So the other months are open, and we have a group. Now it's 3 of us: me, Myra, and Tony. We call ourselves We Three, and we perform different places. We just came back from Virginia, and we have 2 other engagements outside of the cellar. The people call us, the friends call us, and ask us to perform. So, you know, we have a busy schedule every year.
That's awesome. That's a testament to the talent that you're giving to the friends and that it's much appreciated. So we want to encourage you to keep on doing it. I'd like you, if you will, before we're going to let you go so you can rest and recuperate. But in the chat, please, again, put where the cellar is located, where people can find your music. So that they can go, because we're all about support here. We really try to support it, individuals who are doing their thing musically and otherwise. So please put whatever parting information you'd like in the chat. And DJ Project family, show this brother some love here. Show this brother some love. Did y'all have a good time?
I'm glad. And I'd like to say this, Coco. If I'm on Facebook, and if somebody, they friend me, and they, and I will, accept, and they get to see everything that we post and the shows that we have. A lot of our old shows are on YouTube, so if you want to go back and see your show, Coco, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Stuff
It
like
is?
that.
Oh, that's good to know.
We put it
Okay.
on, we post it, so the friends can see it.
Let me go
And,
watch myself.
Yeah, and we get to do that as long as the artists don't have a problem. I don't have a problem putting it on there so that friends can see it. Most of the time we don't stream until we sold out because we don't want people staying home. We want them to fill up, because we have
Yes.
the artists coming. But we will stream for those who are out of town and stuff like that, so that people
Very
will
good.
be able to see.
Well,
it
I
if
have
they
a
can't
feeling
be there.
all your upcoming shows are going to sell out.
Yes.
We hope that the friends will really, really support what you're doing and appreciate what you're doing. You're really providing a very important service, whether people realize that or not. We run into people and they're absolutely starved for live music. Zoom is cool. I love Zoom, but there ain't nothing like live. There's
Live
nothing
clean
like,
music.
right.
Live
There's
clean
nothing
music.
like live. So,
Yeah,
uh,
that's true. That's so true.
In a safe environment, as you
in a
said,
safe
and
environment,
amongst the
environment.
friends, there's nothing like it.
right?
As
Yeah, that's why we don't give out our address.
Yeah,
until,
you're right. You're absolutely right. You're
we don't
absolutely
put our
right.
address
Yeah.
on any flyers or nothing, so people can't just pop up in here. We just send it
We
out
here
when
for the
they
show.
pay.
Yes,
When we
wise.
know they're brothers and sisters and where they're from, we'll send them the address.
We
And so
ain't
we
coming
ask them
for the
not to-
show. We just want to eat. Yeah. You already know.
we don't-
You already know.
That's
So
how we do it.
but we appreciate you, Brian. What I want to know is, can we crash that picnic in September? The 300 people plus. I'll bring some
Yes,
chicken.
yes.
I'll bring some
You
chicken.
can.
I'm
the
Coco's
picnic
plus
every
2.
year, we have brothers and sisters come all over the place. I mean, they come for that cookout, and we have bouncy houses, we have ice cream trucks, we have DJ, we have karaoke. It's just a wonderful thing, and it's every year it just gets bigger and bigger.
Yes. Because
And,
his
and we just
yard
have a
goes for days. Like you don't see the
Yeah.
end of where his property line
big
is.
yard,
So.
and
we
we
can
just
do it
enjoy
like-
it. The neighbors, they know we do it once a year, and they're good with it. The police, they're good with it. They come around just to make sure that we all right, and so
They
it's
come
good.
get a
So
plate. We know what they
They
doing.
come,
That's okay.
they come get a plate, and so we have fun, and it's good, and we have a clean. We make sure that the folks dress right, because we tell them if they're not dressed, we're gonna send them home, and we had to send a few home to change their little clothes, because they think it's an outdoor thing, so
I love it.
They let their grandchildren come dress whatever. They got to go home.
Yeah,
A
y'all
little
got
too comfortable.
No, you can't do that here because we want to be able to continue doing this in a a decent way.
Yes.
DJ Mash
That's how
said
we
he
wanna
showed
keep
up as Kermit one time and you told him he couldn't come in. Good going. Good
Thank you.
going. I'm glad you didn't let him come.
That's right. Got to go.
Very
got to
good.
go.
Well, when is, oh, now I ain't gonna put you on the spot and ask you when it is, but just, if
Well, you see it on the flyer. It's on the program.
the
cookout
picnic is on the flyer.
Yeah, it's on the flyer. It's September 13th. Annual
Drop the flyer
cookout.
again, Mitch.
Yeah, drop the flyer again, man. All right. Okay. Well, don't be surprised if some folks show up that ain't never been there before. They may
Every
show
year
up.
we have them. Long as the friends, we remember, we tell friends to make sure everybody's in good standing.
Yes.
We don't want anybody, and if you have a study that's really doing really well and they need to be around, the friends, then they come. But if they're not baptized, and they're not doing well, they just don't bring them
This
here
ain't the
because
place
we
for
want-
them. Yeah.
this ain't the place. And we have, friends out. Even some of the friends that have vendors, we don't mind them bringing in things and, letting the friends know what they do. So we have.
I got some cute
assist-
African print outfits when I was there and some jewelry for days. Sister Print was in the back
And the-
room there.
That's right. One thing about the cookout, you got to bring something to throw on the grill because that's what we do, to share. Don't bring nothing just for yourself. Bring something to share. And you don't have to bring enough to feed 200 people. Just bring enough to share with some. And that's it. So the cookout.
I
you
hope
see-
you
Okay,
all-
good.
Can you see
and then
this?
we have the
Yeah.
African show, the African fashion show. We have a sister that does African clothes, and she's like you said, Coco. She was here when you wore some
It was
clothes.
very nice.
we're gonna have
I
a full show.
happily gave her my money. Let me just say that.
A full show, and then we're gonna have date night on December, and that's we have like 14. We only get 14 or 15 couples, and we have horse and buggy ride. We have it's just a beautiful atmosphere for them, and we talk about the years they've been married and what marriage meant to them. So date night is a beautiful thing that we do every
Okay.
year.
Oh, that sounds so sweet. That sounds so sweet.
So there you go,
Ryan, how
friends.
many times can we say thank you? How many ways can we say thank you? We appreciate you giving us, and we kept you longer than we usually keep
Oh, wow.
our guests, but we was having such a good time
Thank you so
tonight, and
much.
you were
Thank you.
bringing us the music. We couldn't let you go. Glenn, thank you again. You the man. You're the one who's making it happen in the background, and so I look forward to seeing you again too. So.
And Joyce's on the music. Juicy J's on the music. She done cooked
Juicy
for the friends
J.
here, and now
She
she's
ain't
on
gonna.
the
She
music.
not gonna wave. She not just gonna put her hand in front and just wave. But that's
Uh-oh,
okay.
Oh, look at
uh-oh.
it.
She being,
Oh, there she is.
I love it. I love it. That's my girl. Go ahead. That's my girl.
That's as much as you gonna get. That's as much as you gonna get.
That's my Tuesday.
You already my people. Thank you.
Yeah, Joyce don't play. You know exactly where you stand with her. Okay, you know exactly where you stand. I love it.
Yeah, man.
We want to
Appreciate it so
thank
much.
you. We want to thank you so much, you and Joyce and Glenn, for making it happen and filling a very important space in people's lives. Music is one of the most precious gifts that we have. So we want to share it every chance that we get. So we look forward to keeping track of what you got going on. Yeah, I wish we had an applause sound effect or something. We could give him some applause, but we're going to let you go. I know that something good is waiting there for you to munch on while you enjoy the
Yeah,
rest.
she cooked a lot of food. Boston Bud. She cooked meatloaf. What else she had, y'all?
What
I ain't eat yet. I'm
What I
ready to
tell
eat.
you, he going to be grubbing.
Meatloaf,
Make me
macaroni
hungry.
cheese. Oh,
He going to be grubbing for the rest of the
I'm
show.
gonna grub now, y'all.
Rub right on. You ain't even got to turn your
Rice and
camera off.
beans. Good Lord.
But we're going to let you go enjoy that meal. And thank you once again, Brian. Anytime you want to come on, you are welcome to come on to the
Thank you
DJ
so much.
Project.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I really appreciate you inviting me. I thank you so much for it. I didn't want to do it at first because I was like, I didn't. But then once I realized, I said, this is an opportunity, and I appreciate that opportunity, and thank you so much. And I got to
I
meet some new
appreciate that
friends.
you said yes. How
Yes,
about
I
that?
appreciate it. Thank you.
As well.
Okay. Thank
I'll
you,
take care of
Brian,
you.
y'all. Brian Moore, yeah, live from the cellar.